Hi, everybody. Welcome to our live tarot tea time this week. How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh, thank you guys for being patient. I was just doing a couple last minute things. Let me see. Okay, what are you guys saying? Yay, you guys are already in here. Okay, let's see. Sage Moon is here. Hi, Sage Moon. Good to see you back. We have Gunyar. Hey, Gunyar, how are you? Let's see. Lauren's here. Hey, Lauren. Let me see. Who else do we have in here? Okay, a poor Vesibnus. Hope I said that right. Welcome. How's it going? Okay, you guys, let's get started. Hey, Chrissy. Good morning. Oh my gosh. Okay, so good to see you guys. I'm so happy that some of y'all could join us. As you guys come on in, make sure you say hi so we know you're here. And let's just spill a little tea, chit chat. Feel free to drop your requests in the comments as always. This is going to be kind of a short one. This one will be about like 30 minutes ish. Let me start my timer just because it's, one of those days, a lot going on. But I wanted to see you guys and say hi. And we always brighten each other's days. So, okay, let me get this started with my timer. There we go. All right. How's everybody doing today? What's new, you guys? Happy Friday. Anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? Oh, we already have some Luke. I was going to lick Luke and Nick requests. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, we will definitely do that. Current North Node energy. Okay. Let me have a little sip of my energy. Okay, you guys. So Jesse's here, or Jess is here. Hi, Jess. Okay, guys. So before we get started, I just want to let you guys know I did get an email from one of our Tea Time family members about some stuff that's going on in their life. They've been going through a lot. So I told them that I would share their GoFundMe. They want to remain anonymous, which is totally understandable because, they just want to protect their identity. But if you guys go over to their GoFundMe, which I'll put the link in the description here when we're done, and I'll also do a community tab post. So if you guys just click on that link, you can go and read about what's going on with them. And if you have anything you'd like to donate, every little bit is appreciated. So just wanted to put that out there first. But okay, guys, so let's dive right in. Curious about those two. Okay. All right. Let's start with Chrissy. Chrissy, you have such an interesting request. Chrissy says, Britt, Shawn, actually, let me put the comments on the stage so everybody can read them. Okay. Jesse says, Britt, Shawn, and Bruna M. Okay. Seen at the beach at St. Conrad's Beach in Brazil. What the heck? Are they really together as a couple? Okay. Let's pull some cards and see, Chrissy. Let's see what's going on. Gunyar says, hi, Chrissy. Yes, it seems like they are dating. Interesting. Does anybody know if he was at the iHeart Awards last night? I thought that Taylor's outfit was so cute, by the way. Ugh, obsessed. I love that sage color. Speaking of Sage Moon, I love the sage color. I'm doing good, Gunyar. Thanks for asking. Been having a really, really good week. Busy Aries season, which I love. What about you guys? Okay. Shawn and Bruna, what's going on with them? Let's just get like general energy. What's their general vibe right now? For entertainment purposes only. Disclaimer. Okay, we got two. We're going to take them both. Ooh. Okay, we have the Strength card reversed and the Hermit card reversed. Okay, the Strength card is also a Leo card. We do know that Shawn Mendes has a lot of Leo in his chart. He gives me like heavy Leo Pisces energy. The Hermit is like Virgo vibes. I don't know if Bruna is a Virgo, but this is like in the reverse. This is basically saying that he has been allegedly going through a time where he's been working on his inner strength. So, especially for Leos, like finding that strength is incredibly important. And if a Leo doesn't feel strong, sometimes you'll see that when they're going through like a metamorphosis, a transformation, they'll go within, they'll be a lot more quiet, and then they'll pop back out. Usually, Leo season is when they kind of say hello again. So I wonder if he's going through a time of like healing, transformation. We just had a lot of planets, pressuring Pisces for the past like 3 years. specifically Saturn when I say that. And with all of his Pisces energy, I'm wondering if he's sort of like with the Hermit reverse going through this period where he's just about ready to pop back out on the scene. We've kind of seen like glimpses of him. I definitely think he's been just working on himself. He had that Saturn return moment. So I think that he's like been changing a lot as a person, as an artist. I keep saying this. I thought it was going to happen sooner, but this might just be, I don't know. I get like that she's a part of this journey in some way. Is she one of like the spiritual healer people that he has met and worked with? I know he's worked with like a variety of different types of healing modalities. And I wonder, let me get a card specifically for his relationship with her. This is more his own kind of vibe that surrounds him, allegedly. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Sage. That's so sweet. I'm dressed up to do an interview here at 2:00 with someone who does like animal rescue work. It's like this great story. So this is like part of my interview outfit. I have a little white shirt that goes over it, but thank you. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, Lilia, you guys, thank you for pumping me up before I go to work this afternoon. Y'all tell me I look amazing. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I'll get my confidence through the roof. Okay, so Bruna specifically, what is the energy with Bruna specifically? Oh, Lauren, I'm so exhausted. Can't get my energy up. Happy to be listening. Lauren, you just relax, get that energy going. One thing that I have been doing lately in the mornings when I feel like I can't get my energy going, this is going to sound, I don't know if this will work for everybody, but I listen to really AC/DC. Like Back in Black, and it just like gets me up. So maybe, I don't know, maybe find one of those songs that gets you pumped up and listen to it. Or maybe you just need to rest first, and then you do that. Okay. The energy around Bruna specifically. Sometimes we also need to rest. The Knight of Swords, communication. Okay. I get a strong friendship vibe. Not saying that there's not more, not saying there's not some romance there too, but none of this indicates romance. This is more like, healing, getting your strength up. Shawn being very introspective. We know that that is sort of his energy. He's a deep thinker. He's an artist, truly has like that spirit of an artist. Knight of Swords with communication. This is like someone you can talk to. So I get heavy friendship vibes towards her. Communication. I get that she's a positive influence for him. Let's see what else. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Oh my gosh, thank you, Gunyao. That's so sweet. I appreciate it. You guys, all the compliments, y'all are so sweet. I love y'all so much. Thank you. That is so, so kind. Y'all are brightening my day. Anything else with Bruna? Bruna's a Leo like Shawn. Both are Leo. Chrissy, thank you for spilling that Astro tea. Okay. That gives even more context to the strength card reverse. Have you ever hung out with somebody that like has your same zodiac sign and felt, you know what I mean? Like that affinity, like we kind of get each other. I have felt that before. Like whenever I hang out with a fellow Virgo, it's like we just kind of giggle at ourselves because we're like, oh my God, we have some of the same, bad habits, some of the same good things that we do. And I do feel like if you really need to have a chat where you need someone to understand you and you're trying to find yourself, Hermit reverse with Shawn, hanging out with someone with the same zodiac sign as you can be really helpful. Oh my God, that totally confirms this for me, Chrissy. Thank you for sharing that. I feel like, yeah, they can really talk. They think the same way with the Knight of Swords. They're communicating, they're healing together. Let's see what else. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Something about this is specifically towards her. So I don't know what her financial situation is. I will say with the 10 of Pentacles reversed, I get that there's like a mutual benefit. Maybe he's helping her to build stability. I get that they're both like, this is sort of like we're here to help each other. No romance is indicated here though. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I just don't get romance. I get friendship. I get mutual support. I get helping to strengthen each other's foundation. Maybe there's a component of working together in some way. Does anybody know what she does for a living? All my cards need to be sort of sorted out. But yeah, okay. So just we're gonna leave it at that with those two. I get heavy, heavy healing energy. I get Shawn about to pop back out on the scene. Maybe Leo season. Maybe we'll see him like announce something or do something on a bigger scale. But I just get that there's a strong friendship and that she's a positive influence in his life at the moment. So, good for them. I think that's positive. She's a DJ. Gunyar, what if they're working together on like his new album? Okay. If she is a DJ, then 10 of Pentacles reversed helping each other would be like they could come out with something really creative. I would actually love to see Shawn Mendes do some of the more upbeat songs that he used to do like back in the beginning. What was that one? Not Stitches, but there was one where it's like, yeah, maybe like I'll be needing stitches. But remember how like his songs, they were kind of like a beat you could dance to? There's another one I can't think of. It's on the top of my head. But like I wonder if they're coming up with some new music for him, maybe more upbeat. Maybe he's going to pop back out with something that's reflects this era in his life. I think he went through a heavy, heavy healing period, especially with his Saturn return, as we all do. And it's time for reinvention. Okay, I love it. Actress, producer, director, influencer. Okay, well, maybe they're masterminding together, coming up with some new stuff for him. I just get heavy friendship, lots of communication, healing, and maybe they work together. That's kind of the vibe. So, okay, we're going to leave it at that. Very interesting. I want to keep an eye on them, though, and see what unfolds between now and Leo season. All right, Jess, thank you for the request, you guys. So, Jess, I like that name. Jess Groove 5011. Great numerology with that name, by the way. Freedom and angel number vibes. Okay, I have a question. I noticed Kendall Jenner followed her ex-boyfriend. No, Devin Booker back on Instagram. Stop. Are they getting back together? Or are they just staying friends? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Let's pull a card there. Oh my God. So did anybody watch like the Vanity Fair coverage with the influencers of like the Oscars? I watched a little bit of that because I really like Quinlan Blackwell. I think she's so funny. And so I was like watching it through her channel, her YouTube channel. And I did see Kendall Jenner wearing this like blue dress. I mean, this is just a random side note, a blue dress that looked fabulous on her. She was looking amazing. So she's looking good. She does have a lot of Aries in her chart. I believe she's an Aries moon, or is she an Aries rising? I think one of her big three is Aries. So, or maybe it's her Mars and Aries. Anyway, she has Aries in her chart somewhere that's very prominent. During Aries season, with so many planets in Aries, including Venus in Aries, if she's like making moves like that, Jess, I feel like that is kind of significant right now. The timing is everything. Very possible. Yes, Jess. Oh, you're amazing. Jess says she's in Aries moon and rising. Okay. Amazing. Thank you for confirming that. Okay. So when you have, Aries moon and rising during Aries season, you are in your element. Your rising sign season is when you feel more confident expressing yourself, your true desires, your true nature. Your moon sign, this is how you really feel. So right now, especially with Venus there, this is like how she really feels about love, how she wants to express herself. Whereas maybe in other zodiac sign seasons, you're not really thinking about your emotions as much. You're sort of like hiding from yourself, or you're focusing on other things. Right now, this is the season of authenticity for her rising sign and emotion and what her heart really desires. Oh my God. Okay. So without even doing the cards yet, I'm going to say, I don't know if they're getting back together, but I think it's probably what she wants if she's making these moves. Sage, I love Quinlan Blackwell. I know, I love her too. Oh my God. Isn't she so funny and amazing? She's like one of my like happy creators. I'll like put it on and I'm like, okay, I need a mood boost. I want to laugh. She's so cute. All right. So Kendall Jenner, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. What's going on between Kendall and Devin Booker? Following them on Instagram again. They have been on and off for such a long time. What's the current vibe between them, allegedly? Let's say her feelings towards him. Let's start there. Ace of Swords, communication. Okay, is she like DMing him? Are they texting? Ace of Swords is successful communication. So definitely she's reaching out, allegedly. She's reaching out. She's wanting to talk to him. Because we have Ace of Swords, I think that it's been successful. So I do think he's responding. Okay. Something is brewing, you guys. They are communicating at the very least. Hmm. You know, at this point, maybe we just get back together and call it a day. You know, maybe you guys just make that commitment and move on with it. I just think that's so wild that, and if she unfollowed him, it must have been for a reason, and then refollowing him, it's like, if you love him, if y'all love each other, just go for it. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? So that's her energy. What's Devin's energy? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. What is his energy towards Kendall at this moment? What is Devin Booker's energy towards Kendall, allegedly? Page of Pentacles. What? A new beginning with work? Is he like, okay, this is so weird, you guys. This is so weird. Is he wanting to like invest in a brand? Does he have a brand? Maybe he's like, I don't know. Literally, I don't know much about his career like at all. Is he wanting to retire soon? This is like career and like image. So I get the feeling that he sort of looks at her as like a resource. This is so weird, but Page of Pentacles resource. So this would be like, okay, I know that in the next couple of years, I'm about to transition out of being a basketball player, like basketball. And so, you know, Kendall, who I've known for a really long time, she has all these other businesses and she knows how to make money. So this is like, I kind of want to pick her brain and ask her a bunch of questions about like, what should I invest in? Should I start my own brand? How would I do that? Who can I trust? Should I work with the people that she works with? Like, so this is like, I'm talking to her, but it's more because I have like business interests that I would like to get her support or use her as a resource kind of thing. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's get some more clarification there. Hey Alex, how's it going? Oh my gosh, so good to see you. Sage says, yes, her and Emma Chamberlain are my Gen Z watches. Oh my God, right? Totally. I love Emma too. I haven't watched her as much lately, but her old videos, I was like obsessed with. Like, honestly, when she was like, I don't know, like right out of high school, like those videos with all the crazy cuts. Yeah. I love the Gen Z editing style. It's like so entertaining. Okay, let's see. Jess says they've reconnected actually because of her commercial. Her commercial with some sports betting company. Jess, stop. Page. So then that is like through work business. Oh my God. Okay, so I wasn't quite right with that, but it's a business connection. Well, maybe they did start talking about business, but oh my God, Jess. Okay, that's kind of crazy. So Page of Pentacles, business. Doing great, Alex. Thank you for asking. Okay. What else? What else do we have here for them? Let's get their current energy together. Let's get their current energy together. So he's business motivated. She wants to communicate with him. Why? Why? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Why? What's going on? What's the overall purpose of their reconnection? Oh, we got two. We're going to take them both. Oh, Lord. Okay, guys, hold on. Ace of Cups. So this is emotional fulfillment, but also Eight of Pentacles. Building a business together. So, okay, working together, building a business together. I don't know what they could possibly do. This makes me think like entrepreneurial brand. Maybe he's going to invest in her tequila company. Maybe they already have done different business ventures together. I don't know, but there is a component of Ace of Cups emotional fulfillment and financial success. if they were gonna get back together, it would be, like, with power couple vibes. So, okay, it's gonna sound so weird, but kind of like copying almost like the, Travis Kelce Taylor Swift dynamic. You know the Kardashians, they're always thinking about image and business and, like, how to build their empire. This, to me, looks like if we get back together, it's gonna be like go big or go home type of vibes. Like, we're gonna announce it, we're gonna look at ourselves as a power couple. We're going to be investing in things together. Ace of Cups, this is like emotionally what would be very fulfilling. So I don't know if they're waiting a time for things to sort of blow over and then they're going to pop back out with like, we're together and like we're serious or like we're engaged. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but Ace of Cups, Eight of Pentacles is like, I want to build with you. Like, I want to build with you. I want to have a life with you. I want us to be successful together. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, we're communicating about this. We're thinking of starting a venture together. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I would say don't count these two out. As many times they've gotten together and parted ways and they kind of go back and forth, but like don't count them out, especially because this is happening in Aries season. This might be Kendall's Ace of Cups, True Heart's Desire. Maybe she's finally kind of come around to it. When you have a lot of prominent Aries in your chart, especially when it's your moon and rising, you're very comfortable being independent. So for people with these placements, yes, they will commit to somebody, but it has to be at the right time. They're not people that like genuinely will pursue a relationship. They're not trying to like have a relationship all the time. It's not like her sister Kim, who's a Libra. Libras are more comfortable in relationships. So if they break up with someone, they're kind of already open to the next situation coming along. Like that's their happy place. That's kind of their baseline. Their baseline is in relationships with others. For Aries, because it's the opposite sister sign, it's like their baseline is independent, doing what they want, feeling free, um, feeling like they can just like be themselves, assert themselves. That's their baseline. The relationships that come along, it's sort of like if they're going to really commit, it's got to mean something. It's got to be the Ace of Cups and it's got to be the Eight of Pentacles. Like it needs to really be something that adds to their life in a significant way, or else they're not going to commit. So this, I'm getting a sense that maybe allegedly for entertainment purposes only, she has decided that this would be worth making that move, making that real commitment. So we'll see. Oh my God, that's kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting all that. Thank you, Jess, for the request. That was so interesting. Okay. Alex says, can we look into Chappell Roan? Oh my God, Alex, yes. And that whole fiasco at the hotel with the little girl whose dad is Jude Law, and then her stepfather's a famous athlete. Oh my Lord. And the security guard who went over to berate the little girl and her mom for just going to see if she was really Chappell Roan at breakfast. Yes, we can. And then Gunyar, we will do your Luke and Nick tea next. I always kind of put that one towards the end because we tend to like, we kind of go into it deeper. So I feel like if I put it towards the end, it gives everybody more of a chance to get their questions answered. So just why I do that. I'm not skipping you. I promise. I see it and I'm excited to do the reading. All right. So let's see what's going on here, guys. Sage says, talking about Devin Booker and Kendall, the only thing is that it's harder to break up when you've got finances tied together. So true. So true, Sage. I wonder if that's why. Oh, you just made me think of Sage. Eight of Pentacles, the eighth house in astrology is like marriage and contracts. I mean, that with the Ace of Cups, I wonder if she's like, yeah, I know that's the case. And like, let's do it. Like, let's commit. I don't want us to break up anymore. I will not be surprised, you guys, if they pop out with an engagement. Interesting. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Well, that's kind of fun. That's kind of exciting for them. Hopefully they're really in love and it works out. All right. So the Chappell Roan situation. So I did look into this. I also looked at her birth chart because I was curious about this. And when anything is like really making me think, I can't help myself. I will look up the birth chart, whether I talk about it or not. It's just a curiosity I have. So I looked up her chart because I was like, this is so interesting how Chappell keeps having this same theme come up in her life. And really the focus is like her autonomy versus fame, fans, photographers. Like, remember when she had that whole situation at one of the award shows where she was like yelling at that guy. And then it turned out that he had been saying something really rude to her, on the red carpet. And she was just like, no. So I am like, what is going on in her chart? So she's a Libra rising. She actually posted that a while back on her social media. So I was like, okay, confirmed. We have that confirmed. She's a Libra rising. Libra risings love harmony. Okay. So she's a dichotomy. So this is sort of before we pull the cards, I just want to put this out there. She's one of those people that has some inner tension because there are different sides of her personality that kind of clash. So the first one is the Libra rising energy. Libra rising wants to be loved, wants to be seen as attractive and beautiful. They do want partnership. They want people to connect with them. They want to connect with others. They have a strong desire for relationships with other people. So I was like, okay, so this right off the bat, you're sort of like thinking, okay, so this is someone that would probably love to like talk to fans and like be very involved. So I'm like, let's continue to look at the birth chart. Then she has a lot of Pisces as well. She has like a Pisces stellium, and then she has, I believe it's like a Capricorn fourth house, Cancer 10th. And so with that, oh, I'm trying to look and see. Do I have this in my notes? Hold on, let me look and see. Oh, wait. Thank you, Alex. You just confirmed it. Okay, I don't have to pull up my notes. Cancer midheaven. Yes. Okay. So Cancer midheaven, same thing. Oh my God, Alex, thank you. You have my cheat sheet. You're the best. You're the best. Okay. So Cancer midheaven. Yes. So this is like how you're seen by fans. Again, people really connect with her on an emotional level with a Cancer midheaven. Her fans are like, oh my God, I really want to talk to her. I really want to tell her how I feel. I want to tell her my problems. I want to project all my emotions onto her. So it's kind of heavy, right? That's like a lot. Um, and people feel that way and they have that instinct because Cancer midheaven, that is truly like what they feel and what they sense when they look at her. So it's like nobody's really at fault here. There's a lot, but there's a lot at work behind the scenes. Pisces sun is super emotional. Again, another water sign energy. So Pisces sun people can get overwhelmed. So can Cancer midheavens. And then with Libra rising, this is like you feel like you should or you want to cater to everybody. So she has this birth chart that is very prone to emotional burnout. Okay. That combination is like I give and give and give and give and give, and I want to give. And then I hit this wall and I'm like now I'm like pushing away because I'm super angry that I did that. And I'm like annoyed and I can't take it anymore. That's kind of the sense that I get from her chart. Sagittarius moon, this is where things push back. Man, Sagittarius moons, they want freedom. They're like, I need to feel free. I need to feel like I can like be out there and not, and like, this is the part of her that like wants to just, you know, be anonymous and like wear a disguise and like have nobody talk to her. Sagittarius is like, they're optimistic, but they need their alone time to be the explorer of the zodiac and kind of do their own thing and backpack through Europe type of vibes. So she has that going on. And then with her fourth house ruled by Capricorn, this is a lot of internal boundaries. So you can see how if you have that like Capricorn fourth house where you want to have boundaries to keep yourself safe and protected, but then you have a lot of emotional energy going out all the time. It can be confusing. I mean, when I looked at her chart, I was like, ooh, this is someone who really does have to be careful that they don't get overwhelmed with fame and become angry. Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, although they are very, very loving and optimistic and positive and have big personalities and like fun to be around, if a Sagittarius is angry, they will tell you the truth. I mean, they can get a reputation for being like super direct and it can hurt people's feelings. Okay. So it's like, it makes sense. When you look at her birth chart, it's like these recent events make sense. We get it. So let's pull some cards and see what's going on here. Alex says, same for me. Capricorn in the fourth house, Cancer in the 10th. Alex, do you ever feel like that? Do you ever feel like you have like fourth house internal boundaries around like your home or like your innermost feelings? But then when you're like out and about with people, you're like very emotionally open. I feel like you're very emotionally open here with us. Um, so interesting. So interesting. Okay. Okay. Let me just see what some of you guys are saying. Alex says Britney Spears has this too. Libra rising, Cancer midheaven. Capricorn 4th house, Cancer in the 10th. Alex, oh my God, interesting. Thank you. Britney Spears as well. She has had some similar issues in the public eye, right? With just like feeling like she needed to be pretty all the time. Then she shaved her head and was like, F you guys, it's like so sweet, so emotional. Also with Capricorn 4th house, there can be a difficult childhood where you feel like you're not understood, or there are a lot of boundaries, or you're being forced to work from a young age, or you're just like, you're not allowed to be soft and emotional. So it's a lot of emotional healing, a lot of dealing with other people's expectations. Wow. That is so interesting to know that they both have such similar placements, Alex. Oh my God. That was some astro tea right there. Her Sagittarius moon is conjunct Pluto too, emotionally heavy. Wow. So emotional transformation. Thank you for that, Jess. Emotional transformation comes with Pluto conjunct your moon. I have Pluto conjunct my moon too in Scorpio. So I get it. But like, yeah, you go through when you have Pluto conjunct your moon, you go through emotional phases in your life where you like learn and grow, and you're like, you kind of have to strip everything down and then like rebuild. It's heavy, but it's also like you gain a lot of wisdom and healing over time. So she is, she's a young, relatively, young lady. So she's still healing, she's still growing. She's probably just really become aware of this with fame, or that's amplified things for her. So, we got to give her some grace, but she definitely does seem to be struggling with it. Alex says it's an Aquarius moon. I've attracted Sagittarius moons, and it's such a fiery synastry. Look at Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake. Oh my God, that is the tea right there, Alex. Ooh, fiery in a good way. And then probably, but like that reminds me of like when things are good, it's like, the flames are being fanned by the air energy, and it's like fun and a lot of love and passion. And then when things are bad, it's like, ooh, the wildfire is just blowing through. So interesting. Okay, so now let's see. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Let's pull some cards for Chappell. Oh my God. Okay, I just hit my 30-minute mark. I can't stay super long because I have to prepare for that interview this afternoon. So I'll do this reading. I will do, let me see, this reading, the Harry Styles reading, and of course the Bridgerton couple reading. Okay, and then that'll be my cutoff here. And then we'll do this again. We'll do this again soon. Okay. Chappell Roan's energy, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. What is Chappell Roan's current energy? Now, the security guard did come out and he said that he was not doing this on behalf of Chappell Roan. So she was kind of exonerated. But regardless, the way that she responded, on her story, it was a little bit more cold. But if we put ourselves in her shoes, imagine that you are this person who has a lot of water energy. You struggle with drawing boundaries. You struggle with feeling like you need to please everybody all the time. And you're trying to, fight against that. And you kind of get dragged into this narrative that, you really didn't have anything to do with. Like the security guard came out and said that he was not doing this on behalf of Chappell Roan. So, she's probably a little bit annoyed that she was fully dragged. And then even the mayor was like, you can't come back here and perform. It's like, oh my God. So let's see. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only, the energy around Chappell when it comes to this situation. How does she feel? 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is like who you work with, who you collaborate with. I wonder if she's talking to her team about putting in place like new methods, new ways to deal with things like this. Maybe we have the 3 of Pentacles. So this could be talking to like maybe your manager, but then also like security, trying to figure out a better method. So I like this. I like that she has like sprung into action, allegedly for entertainment purposes. This is like, I want to make this better so that this doesn't happen again. I need to work with people that I trust, people that have been vetted, people with good vibes, who can really keep an eye on who's around me and what's going on. I need somebody watching so that these situations don't happen. Wait, no, Alex, I have a Hades moon too? Dang it. No. Although it doesn't surprise me. Oh, Alex, that's hilarious. Remember I told you Taylor Frankie Paul has a Hades moon? Guess who else says Chappell Roan and I? Okay, well, listen, guys, I got stories I could tell you another time. No, I'm kidding. Oh my God. Oh my God, Alex, that is too funny. I feel like I've come out the other side of my Hades moon. Somebody knock on wood somewhere. But yeah, that checks out. I'll be honest, that checks out. Story for another time. And thank you, Alex. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. I definitely channel my emotional energy now into trying to rebuild and like strengthen others and like tell stories. Like this interview this afternoon is like platforming somebody who does important work, like animal rescue stuff. And I want to like platform her and lift her up. So I feel like, the Hades moon, you learn some lessons and then you come out the other side and hopefully you want to like make the world a better place type thing. Okay. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Okay, so Chappell, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, she wants to pay the big bucks now. This is like Three of Pentacles with King of Pentacles. This is like, I am going to get the best security team. I'm going to hire like the utmost professionals. This is almost like, it makes me think of like Taylor Swift's security team. You know how she has like a whole team that was able to like detect a potential like terroristic threat before it happened in Vienna? That's expensive, right? It's like you're paying for your own secret service type of thing, not just like a security team. This is like people with um a whole like way of doing this. Maybe it's like former secret service. Like, I don't know. I just get like people with a high level of intelligence and security, not just people who are sort of doing like the work of, we're going to stand next to you. And if someone comes up, we're going to like push them back. This is like strategy, comms. Like, I feel like she has decided because of this. So this is good. She's using it. She's like, we need to change our approach. I need to have a whole team. I need to be aware of who's around me, which fans are around, what's happening. Even though I think she's going to maintain her boundaries, she is going to also make sure that like her fans remain safe as well. So it's sort of like protecting yourself, protecting them, protecting her image. I think this is good, actually. This is like very, very mature. I wonder if she'll come out with saying that she's hired a new security team, maybe as part of like her way to smooth things over so people know that she's taking action. Let me know if you guys have heard that, but this is what that looks like, which I think overall that's very positive. That's a good thing. Okay, cool. My mom even has a Sagittarius moon. Oh my God. Cool, Alex. Okay, so I knocked on wood. Thank you. Yeah, knock on wood. All right, last card for them. We're going to move on to Gunyar's request. Let's see. Anything else about Chappell Roan? It does sound like she has used this. She's grown from it. I mean, this is a very mature way to move forward, to be honest. Love that. What else? Four of Cups. Yeah. Okay. So this is like, Four energy is about building. Four of Cups is like feeling disappointed, but you still have like one cup that's up. You got three cups down, one cup up. So you're sort of like, oh, I'm disappointed that this happened. This really sucks, but I'm going to do the best I can with what I have and I'm going to move forward. So definitely feeling the emotional sadness, the emotional stress. It took her down a few notches. She felt the feels about it. It definitely affected her emotionally, but she decided to move forward and she did it quickly. Like she turned this around really fast. So this is giving, sorry, dog hair on my lipstick. Husky mom problems. This is giving like a lot of emotional strength and maturity, turning your pain into positive steps forward. And that's really what we're supposed to do during Aries season and really at all times. So good for her. Okay. I love it. Overall, very positive reading. She's pushing through. She's pushing through the feelings. So, okay. Interesting. All right. Thank you for that request. Okay. Now let's see, what is going on with, oh my God. Okay. I need to go back up to the original question about Antonia. Can you check whether there's any truth to that? I requested some time ago, but it seems to have gotten lost in the comments. Oh my God, Lilia. What was it? Okay, let's do this one first, and we'll end with the Bridgerton reading because I feel like sometimes we have more follow-ups to that one, okay? And then we'll save the best for last, Gunyar. Thank you for being patient. Okay, Lilia, Britt, could you please look into the connection between Harry Styles and Olivia Dean? Oh, okay, I've not heard this. There have been rumors that they dated for a while and that some songs on her album might be about him. Oh my God, Lilia, I love that. I love that. Fabulous. I could see them together. Ooh, I wish they were, like, still together because they would be such, like, a music power couple, you know? She's, like, sultry and soulful, and he's, like, that fun, like, upbeat kinda whatever, although he does seem a lot more serious these days. Did anybody else watch him on, Brittany Broski's Royal Court? I really liked that episode. I thought, I don't know, kinda showed a different side of his personality. He's a little more reserved than I remember him being, maybe just maturity, but I could see him with Olivia Dean. Okay. Any truth, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, to the rumors that Harry Styles dated Olivia Dean, that they were together? Hmm. Jess says she has Saturn in Aries. Oh, I think during her Saturn return, she may disappear for a bit. Jess, very astute astro observation. Thank you for sharing that with us. Well, and right now, she has a lot of planets transiting through Aries, so really touching on her Saturn. So yeah, she's being asked to mature, to grow, to build. Yeah, she's getting more serious. Okay, that makes so much sense. Crazy. Astrology in the wild moment. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate it. Okay, Harry Styles' energy towards Olivia Dean. Allegedly. 2 cards. We're going to take them both. We're getting a lot of 2-card readings today. Ooh. 7 of Cups and 8 of Swords. Okay. Do I think that they have a history? Yes, I do. Based on this, yes, I do. Oh my God. Hi, Heat Lifer. Yay. We're so happy that you popped in to say hi from work. Hope you're having a good day at work. So good to see you. This is like I'm in a prison of my own mind, and 7 of Cups, I don't know what to do. Ooh, this gives like classic. I had a lot of options at the time, 7 of Cups, and I couldn't make up my mind. And 8 of Swords, now I feel like I kind of lost my chance. Disempowered, like I lost my chance. Now, because it's the 8 of Swords, that's sort of in your own head. So let's see how she feels towards him. I wonder if there's still a little crack in the door open if he were to like come correctly, Because I don't get that he did anything bad. This is more just like it's like you're not really available, you're not making the time. 7 of Cups, it's like, "Ooh, I'm here, I'm there. I got a lot of stuff going on, and I just never really made the time. I didn't really take things to the next level with somebody." I was kind of scattered all over the place. So I don't think that the relationship allegedly ever really got off the ground, but I do get the sense that there was like a connection there and there may still be. How does Olivia feel towards him allegedly? Towards Harry? Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, there is a crack open in the door. Harry Styles, I hope you're watching this. Someone send this to him. If he were to, but like I said, come correct, because this Knight of Pentacles is like bringing you this like stable offer. So if he were to bring her a stable offer of commitment, she would be open to giving it a chance, allegedly. Oh my God. Okay. Let's do quick past, present, future with them because now I'm very intrigued. Okay, so in the past, when they first connected, allegedly, what was the energy between Olivia Dean and Harry Styles? Queen of Swords. Okay, good for her. She was interested but guarded when they first met, which as she should be, right? He was giving 7 of Cups energy. He didn't really know what he wanted. This is like I said, I'm busy. I have to go here. I have so much on my plate right now, but like I would love to have dinner with you. So she was a little guarded, Queen of Swords. Like I said, as she should be. This was smart. So when they first met, she was in Queen of Swords energy and for a reason. Okay. What about now? What's the energy between them now? The Lovers. Okay, a choice to be made. There is a window of opportunity where if he were to move forward and like move quickly, like don't let too much time pass. Um, were they both at the iHeart Awards maybe last night? Like this would be a good time. If so, this would be a good time for him to say something like, or even if she was there and he saw her like on TV, like, oh, you looked so beautiful at the iHeart Awards. Like, would love to have another chance to take you out to dinner or something. Like, you have a choice. You can possibly make that happen, but only if you're serious. Only if Harry Styles is serious. Don't mess around because she's the Queen of Swords. She's not going to be like played for a fool, which that's so good. I respect that. He does too. Okay, and then what about Future? Oh my God. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. What's going to happen between these two? Will he move forward? Will he get out of his 8 of Swords way? Get out of his own way. The Future, let's see. Wheel of Fortune. What goes up must come down. A big change. What else? Clarifying. Knight of Wands. Pursuit. Okay, I think he's going to go for it. Now, because we have this Wheel of Fortune, this is like, he's really going to go for it with the Knight of Wands, like in a way that he didn't before. This is pursuing your passion. So I do think he's interested in her, and I think he's actually going to try. What I don't love is that we have from her end the Knight of Pentacles, which is I just really want a solid, someone who's going to come in with like solid energy, someone who wants to commit, someone who lets me know that they're here for the long haul, that they want something serious. What I don't love about this is that, yeah, she's in this wanting someone stable energy, and he's in this I'm very passionate energy. So Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, not really on the same page still. She needs this, she needs there to be more than just wands. She needs there to be more than just passion. You know what I mean? So we'll see. I do think he's going to pursue her though. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we'll see. So I hope that answers your question. Don't know what's going to happen. I know that I do think he's going to be pursuing her. I'm glad that she's in Queen of Swords energy, sort of like she needs to wait and see. Like, is he ready to turn these wands into stable Pentacles energy? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Interesting though. I had not even heard that they were like that they had a thing. So I could see it. I could see it. Hopefully that works out for them. All right, Gunyar. Last question, you guys, before I have to head out. Number 1, Luke and Nicola's current and next 6-month energy. So let's start there. Luke Newton and Nicola Coughlin's current. Let's start with current energy for both of them. Luke's energy is the Chariot, Mars. Okay, he's waking back up. He is feeling motivated. He wants to get out there, live life after a period of a little bit of hibernation, kind of similar to Shawn Mendes, who, by the way, both of them have a lot of Leo in their charts. He's ready to get back out there. He's like, let's go. Aries season for him is very motivating. So Luke is feeling motivated. Okay. He also feels like he has options right now with the Chariot, with those two things on either side. What about Nicola Coughlin, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only? What is her energy? 8 of Pentacles. All right. She's working. She's hustling. She's booked and busy, baby. Yeah, she's serious. She's like got a lot going on, and she's very focused on her work, on building her empire. She feels like she's on a roll. Great. Okay. Both of them do seem focused on themselves with this energy. Next 6 months for Luke Newton, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Next 6 months. Ooh, dropping the whole thing. Next 6 months for Luke Newton. General vibe. 9 of Swords. Stop. Not the anxiety. What? Why? Why the anxiety? This is kind of catching my eye. It's sticking out. Let's see. 10 of Wands. A lot going on. Okay. So I'll say this. If I were to draw the 9 of Swords card for myself, the best possible reason that you could be having 9 of Swords energy as a clarifier, I would want to see the 10 of Wands, because this means that you have a lot of passionate projects in the in the works right now. And so it's like a burden, but a burden worth having. So the stress is coming from really having so many things that you're working on that you're like excited about. So it's worth it, but this is like a really heavy schedule. This is kind of the feeling of like, I'm so busy right now, I'm exhausted, but this is everything I used to pray for. So that's kind of this feeling. And then with Mars here, the chariot is Mars energy, getting him activated. This is really playing out between now and like over the next 6 months. So I think he's going to be a lot busier, working on a lot more projects. He is going to be more stressed though. So I don't see him putting as much energy and thought into his romantic relationships. This really does read like it's him focusing on, I actually had goosebumps. So confirmation, focusing on his next chapter, what he's building in his life. Interesting. Okay. What about Nicola Coughlan next 6 months? Ooh, the tower. Okay. A big change, a big change. She's Aquarius rising. Aquarius risings have we're going through transformation right now with Pluto in Aquarius conjunct the ascendant. That's like a reinvention type of energy. So the tower, this could be she's making some big changes as well in her life. Um this could be a breakup. This could be leaving a show to go be on another show. She's going to be having some big changes basically in the next 6 months. Because this comes right after the 8 of Pentacles, I do think this is work related. Maybe it's an opportunity to film something in another country. Like, I don't know, but this is a big change tied to work over the next 6 months. So I do feel like they're both being pulled in work directions. Um, I don't get any interaction necessarily like that's romantic or like significant, other than they do seem to both be kind of mirroring each other, like in the same place in life, which is interesting. Whereas in the past, I felt like they were not in the same place in life. Okay. Number 2, Nicola and Jake current and next 6-month energy. Oh, wait, we already did that one. Nicola and Jake. Okay. Nicola and Jake current energy. We have the Judgment card. Okay, so they are in an interesting time period of having maybe more serious discussions about this is like, where's this going? Making a judgment call on the relationship. Next 6 months for Nicola and Jake. Wheel of Fortune. I mean, fortunate changes. We also have the Tower card for her. So this could be, I don't know, with Judgment and Wheel of Fortune, the fortunate change could be that she becomes single. This feels sort of like it could be a breakup energy. If not a breakup, it could be a commitment, but like a change in. Oh, I've never noticed this before, but there's also an Aquarius symbol at the bottom on this Wheel of Fortune. She is going to be in a period of more authenticity. So she is just continuing to grow and grow more into the person that she has always been and who she wants to continue to become. It's giving like North Node energy. Yeah, becoming more and more authentic, doing more of what feels right for her specifically. So either I don't know, either we're going to see she and Jake enter a deeper commitment, or we might see it fall off with that tower. Very interesting. Okay, what about Luke and Antonia? Current energy. Ooh, that definitely wanted to come out. 3 of Wands, planning the future, thinking about the future. With the wands there, kind of reminds me of the 10 of Wands. Could it be a little bit burdensome sometimes while he's just sort of trying to figure out what he wants in life to also try to coordinate with someone else? Yeah, I think that can be a little bit difficult. She definitely wants to plan their future in a big way. Okay, next 6 months. 8 of Cups walking away. How weird is this? They both honestly really look like they're in a similar energy. 8 of Cups walking away. This is like a breakup for them too. So this is so weird. In the next 6 months, there is a potential. I mean, the cards talk about the energy that's around them at this moment, right? We all have free will. Things can change, which is why sometimes it can be hard, especially to read relationships, because people make so many choices in a day that affect who they are. And people can one day decide, I'm going to choose myself. People can decide to go to therapy and heal certain things and decide to want to be with somebody. So a lot of factors go into this, but currently the energy around both of them, it's looking at a potential breakup in the next 6 months, and it's looking at, it's talking about a very intense focus on career and big career changes for both of them. New opportunities. Yeah, interesting. Okay, I hope that answers your question. My God. Are Luke and Antonio gonna break up in April? April 25th. Well, I don't know about April 25th. I do have the next 6 months, though, that 8 of Cups walking away. So, I mean, my prediction based on that is that there's gonna be a breakup in the next 6 months. So, oh my God. Woo. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Let me catch up. Okay. Oh, Alex said Harry Styles is an Aquarius. He's an Aquarius Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. Woo, with Leo midheaven. Love the air energy and the Leo energy. He's in a period of transformation too, then with the Pluto conjunct his sun, the way he expresses his ego. Libra Moon, Libra Rising. I mean, they do love to be in love. So maybe he's coming to a place with Pluto conjunct, his sun of wanting to make a commitment. Very interesting. Very interesting. Olivia Dean's a Pisces Sun Aquarius moon. Ooh, so compatible. So compatible. I love that. Ooh, I love that combination for them. Amazing. Hey, Michael. Aw, thank you, dear. Husband tuning in from the office. That's so sweet. Okay, guys. Wait, Alex said, did you see Trisha Paytas at the iHeartRadio Awards? I didn't. Okay, I need to watch. I love that for her. And she was even nominated for favorite Broadway debut. Oh my God. I do love her too. I love her show so much. Did you see she's also like coming out with a book? Alex, I love that you're like in the Trisha verse. I will definitely check that out though. I want to see her. Maybe casual. Oh my God. I missed so many good comments from you guys. Hold on. I gotta get serious here. Oh my God. Okay. So good. I love you guys. I love all these comments. Nicola Coughlin is a Capricorn Sun, Taurus Moon. Jake Dunn is an Aquarius Sun, Taurus Moon too. Ooh, interesting. That's a lot of like grounded energy, a lot of Saturnian energy, Alex, how Aquarius is ruled by both Uranus and Saturn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Commitments between these two, a lot of staying power. Taurus moon. Ooh, this could be the relationship that's like really, really hard to walk away from. Taurus moons hate a breakup. I mean, Taurus moons, they are stubborn. They will commit and dig in. Okay, maybe the tower moment is more about like them making a real commitment then. So interesting. It's so hard to get a read on them. Okay, you guys. Ooh. So excited for her book. Okay, Fit P and Y. Hi, welcome. Can you do a reading on Yaron Ha and Luke Thompson, not his couple, but his friends? Okay, I'm going to pull one card for that, and then I got to run to prep for my other work interview. Yaron Ha and Luke Thompson as friends. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Queen of Wands. Oh my God, so cute. They are such good friends. This is like creative energy. I love the Queen of Wands so much. This is like very fiery, fun, a lot of joy. They bring a lot of joy into each other's lives, a lot of passion. Maybe it could be a little bit more than friends, but also just like really, really positive and supportive. Queen of Wands has a big sunflower, which is solar plexus chakra energy. So they are a joyful, positive influence in each other's lives. I love that. So cute. Okay, you guys, y'all are the best. I love you guys. Sending you the biggest hug. Thank you so much for hanging out. And you guys keep an eye on the description box here. As soon as I hop off, I'm going to add the GoFundMe. If anybody just want to donate for one of our tea timers, like I said, you can read all of the details in that link. They're going through a pretty tough time. And if you want to donate anything to help them get through it, that will be there. And then I'll also put it in the community tab. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Oh my gosh, so welcome, Fit PNY, and welcome. It's good to meet you. Okay, big hugs. Bye, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for hanging out.